This is where we're going to see a lot of overtaking on this oval. The Emerson Fittipaldi Speedway in Rio de Janeiro, actually at the Nelson Piquet Autodrome. They've named this section. They're using the main straightaway that the Formula One cars use.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is it looks a little as though Moore is getting away from the following bunch there. Yes, he is. Look, he's out. Oh, and a big moment for Mo Gugelmin.
Mark Blundell, I believe. Mark Blundell in only his second IndyCar start. A big moment. Hard contact up against the wall. He's moving about. He's okay. He's going to be able to get out of the car. Mark Blundell, his second IndyCar start. The first IndyCar start he had was not a good one, to say the least. Coming off turn 4 for the green flag at Miami, he looped it. And now here, just about 15 laps into the race, we'll get another look. There you see, under braking. Oh.
And he nearly took out his teammate there.
Very awkward.
That's why we had a little doubt as to who that was. He actually... Whoa, that's a big hit. But look how strong those cars are.
Oh,
yeah, no,
he got out
we're
of the car,
not happy to see that. He got out of the car all right. I think that's Terry Trammell there from the IndyCar Medical Unit who's already with him. We hope Mark's all right. He said to me before this season that he's not yet happy on the ovals. He's had to start the season with the oval in Miami and then this race here. And oh, that's a big impact, guy.
That is a huge impact. A big problem we had last year with a lot of guys on the impact with the gear linkage was braking and then getting them in the thigh, hurting them in the thigh. A lot of guys went to a wire linkage. I don't know if the Pac West team was able to do that. And remember, Danny Sullivan, who drove this car last year, also had a huge impact, but that was high speed. We're talking 200 miles an hour.
We're talking nearly 200 miles an hour, and if nothing else, the belts and so on will have hurt Mark. I think it looks as though his legs are right, his shoulders and arms, and we hope...
Mark Blundell, of course, has signed a deal with Eurosport Television, and they'll be covering this race for him. But a disastrous start to the season for Mark Blundell. Zanardi leads over Moore, and Ribeiro, Defran is 4th, and Vassar 5th.
Back to the IndyCar Series, live with Husqvarna, Forest and Garden.
Welcome back to the inaugural Rio 400. James Allen, Guy Hobbs and Christopher Tate with you for this groundbreaking, history-making first race ever by IndyCars in Brazil. And I'm sure I join with all Mark Blundell fans around Britain and the rest of Europe in wishing Mark a speedy recovery. It doesn't look particularly clever, although he has got the very best medical attention. Let's have a quick look now at the accident. Something very strange happened. You can see the puff of smoke on the outside of the line. Very nearly took out Mo Gugelmin, and then unfortunately for Mark, he reduced his angle against the wall. He could have gone in much shallower than that initially, but the car bit right and it put him in at a fairly steep angle to the wall. He got out of the car okay, popped his belts, obviously a lot of adrenaline running there, and then made his way, it seemed, towards the rescue vehicle, but then collapsed on the outside of the circuit. And he's got the medical crews around with him. Obviously, the big impact like that is nothing. Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with his legs as he got out of the car. But obviously, the belts would have made quite an impression on his chest. And well, pointless to speculate. But we hope he will be well very soon, and we hope that we will get a report for you as soon as possible on Blundell's condition. And you can see he's made a bit of a mess of that Reynard Ford. Quite a bit of oil has come out of the broken car, and sand and sawdust has been put down on it. It'll take a little bit of a time before that is cleared up, because that's quite a critical area of the racetrack. You see where he's gone in, it's the exit of the corner, and the cars do tend to go out wide. Let's have another look again. Look at the speed with which he hits the wall. Poor Mark Blundell, only his second IndyCar race, but his second on an oval. Had a tough time at Homestead, spinning on the opening lap before the green flag had even been thrown, and then struggling through to 17th place at the end, finding it quite a handful adapting to the oval circuits. Of course, he's under the watchful eye of Alan Mertens, the chief engineer of Galma Engineering, who of course contracted by Pac West to do all the engineering work on this team, on these cars. And Alan Mertens knows